Shalom, call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Makakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening to learn and being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. All right, so it's a quick one. All right. Things are heating up in the Middle East, which is the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right. Joel 3 and 2 in King James. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. If you read it in the NLT, it says the armies of the world. I will gather the armies of the world into the Middle East. There I will judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land. We want to focus on this part. The valley of Yehoshaphat is in the Middle East, so I will gather the armies of the world into the Middle East. Do we have evidence of that today? This is CBN News. I think Christian Broadcast Network, weirdos. Israel and Hezbollah teeter on the brink of war. Faith Nation, July 9th. Okay, so let's watch a little bit of this and glean. Okay, what's going on over in Hezbollah? Over in Israel and Lebanon. Take it away.
Tonight, as the IDF works to rid Gaza of terrorists, there's growing concern in northern Israel.
Hamas is a piece of cake compared to Hezbollah.
The latest on tensions in the Middle East. Plus, with questions over President Biden's health dominating headlines, today he kicks off hosting NATO leaders in the nation's capital.
They constantly talk to him everywhere he goes about how important what he's been doing is, not just to the alliance, but to our partnerships around the world.
And the GOP plays out its new stance on abortion. All this and more tonight on Faith Nation. Israel and Hezbollah are teetering on the edge of full-scale war. Good evening and welcome to Faith Nation. From CBN's headquarters in Virginia Beach, I'm Brody Carter. Israeli troops are pushing deeper into Gaza City tonight, hunting down Hamas terrorists who regrouped after being driven out months earlier. Palestinian families are fleeing as both sides wage fierce gun battles. While Israeli fighters, they take on Hamas in the south, tensions simmer in the north. Today, Hezbollah released new drone footage of sensitive Israeli military sites. Hours later, another barrage of rockets shook Israel. Now, the enemies have traded artillery fire nearly every day for a month. According to Reuters, Israeli strikes have killed more than 330 Hezbollah fighters and around 90 civilians in Lebanon. Israel says attacks from Lebanon have killed 21 soldiers and 10 civilians.
We need to think about Hezbollah as the ground troops of Iran in the northern border of Israel. That's the only way to think about it. They're funded, supported, and trained by Iran.
Have you heard about this?
Salaki. I want to watch a little more, so bear with me.
Meanwhile, negotiations to secure a Gaza ceasefire and hostage deal are expected to resume tomorrow in Qatar. More than 100 hostages remain in captivity. Still unclear how many are still alive. Here in the U.S., with so much attention on anti-Semitism across college campuses, Congress is now expanding its focus to include the workplace. As CBN's John Jessup explains, it's an ongoing effort to address a national rise in anti-Semitism.
So as you can see, they're pushing this campaign all over the world, this whole, I'm not even going to go into it because it'd be better not to say anything. Yeah, you're conducting a genocide over there, and over here you're controlling our nation and our nation's laws. It's just ridiculous. But it is coming to a quick end. All right, so We know what you're doing. You're drawing everybody into this war. Let's get that. If this will accommodate me. Let me see. Let's see. It is Jeremiah 49 and 20, right? Let's see if this will accommodate. Yeah. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Can we get to the KJV, please? Salakia. Let's see. Yeah, nice. 49:20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shai that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, Amalek, shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Amalek are these people claiming to be us. All right. The Israelis are claiming to be us. But they're the least of the flock of the Edomites, known as the Amalekites. And it's just the truth. So come and get me if you feel you must. With that, we hope that the elect were edified. We see this thing not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere. We're in the time of war. We're not in the time of peace. With that, we hope the elect were edified. You, brother and few sisters, shalom.